Hey, hey, hey! Let's go back for another replay commentary. This time it's a Discord channel replay. A tournament match between Don't Ask Me Why versus Uncle Skull. Don't Ask Me Why is playing Chaos, while Uncle Skull is playing Dark Eldar in this small map called Blood River. If I remember correctly, the format of this tournament is just a one match between players before elimination. So it's gonna be a one-shot tournament, no secondary race. We have Uncle Skull starting at the bottom of the map, playing Dark Eldar, one of the most hated faction for anybody to face actually. Starts pretty fast with a Dark Foundry and Plasma Generator, and queues up 2 Mandrake Squad for capping duty. Let's turn our attention to Chaos. Meanwhile, starting on top, Don't Ask Me Why is going to start with 2 cultists and 2 heretics. Already completed the temple and will go straight to Chaos Raptors. Now, here's the question. I've seen this many times before. Raptors fighting against Hellions. What will the outcome be? And it looks like we have already one fatal mistake here. The heretics dying early on to forced labor. A new one is trained anyway, so no serious harm done, but that's gonna cost a lot of money. That's gonna cost them a little bit of requisition at the start. A shame anyway. But Raptors are out finally, and they will proceed towards the Dark Eldar base. Meanwhile, Dark Eldar Hellions is at 25%. So this could be a very vulnerable Dark Eldar to start. Chaos Raptors going straight for the tortured slave. If this worker gets killed, it will slow down their build a little bit, force them to spend another 75 requisition to recruit the worker, but it looks like Raptors couldn't score the killing blow here at all. And meanwhile, Homunculus Laboratory is nearly complete. Raptor decides to pull away instead of continuing the chase, and decides to decapture instead. But Hellion's scoring free hits. And to the north we have Mandrake going for the counter harass here. Decapture complete, and Raptors immediately retreat to rescue the cultists from a horrible death, but it looks like the cultists might not make it. Only one left here, reinforced just in time. But Hellion's in hot pursuit, and this time Chaos is on defense. Managed to plant the listening post before he gets decaptured, but decides to cancel it right away. That will provide an opportunity for Hellions, and Uncle Skull did not miss it at all. Decides to decapture, and River Jetbike is already out. GG, friends. Oh man, this cultist squad will get wiped immediately. No chance of him escaping. Oh, looks like the Raptors managed to get back into melee in time, but it will not save the heretic from the River Jetbike. River Jetbike and Hellions have bigger fish to fry. Both workers died within seconds of each other. Chaos Marines comes out, provide a little bit of support fire to destroy the River Jetbike, but River Jetbike managed to escape the encirclement here. It's a shame, he was so close to being surrounded, and a second River Jetbike is now in play with a Mandrake squad approaching as well. This is turning out to be a very, very painful encounter with another Mandrake, another harass here on the south, on the bottom of the map, and a third River Jetbike is on play. Cultist squad tries to counter harass, but the listening post is already there. My god, this is a mess. Cultist squad seems to be wiped here. Casualties sustained by the Raptor squad. Hellions, meanwhile, still going strong, but will be forced to retreat shortly. Probably don't want to lose too many men. Mandrake has taken a severe wound as well, but the economic damage has been done. Chaos is stuck with 62-10 economy, while oh, it looks like it's pretty much the same for both sides. 68-10 as well for Dark Eldar. However, another cultist squad has been wiped away. This is going to be very, very challenging for Chaos to make a comeback. Chaos Lord is coming out, and Raptor squad resumes capture. There's no more cultist squad available to do capping duty, and this relic is lost. Hellions just standing in front of critical location, not sure why, probably a misclick. Doesn't matter at this point. Chaos is trying to rebuild with what little heretic they have. Tries to upgrade the listening post for better economy and defense, but looks like Dark Eldar map control is much more superior here. Look at this, half the map belongs to them, 80-20 economy here, and looks like we have 5 Reaver jet bikes here ready to swoop in. That's gonna be a serious problem, and they're going tier 2. That's how much resource they have left over after that harass. Doesn't have to replace a lot of army. Chaos Lord meanwhile advancing forward with Chaos Raptor and Chaos Marine, but it appears like they're a little bit lost at the moment. And this Helion's finally starting capture, and that will be the second critical point being controlled, and that will trigger the countdown. 5 River Jet Bike, very scary unit, will inflict a lot of heavy casualty, but I'm not sure why he decides to engage here. Perhaps he should have gone here and kill all these workers again, but they have LP2, so maybe the better option now will be to fully wipe out this army and prevent them from upgrading this listening post. Chaos hasn't gone for tier 2 yet, and it looks like one of their heretic was killed as well in the earlier raid. Gonna take shelter underneath listening posts. That's their best option so far, but sustain heavy casualty. This Raptor squad might get killed. Yes, that's the end of the Raptor squad. Helion's very relentless and able to tank a lot of damage. Will attempt to take down his LP2. Not sure that will not work out. Decides to cancel and kills this worker for free again and will swoop away. That's a pretty hardcore raiding here going on. Helion's providing enough distraction and pulls back with minimal casualties sustained. And it looks like Chaos managed to survive with the virtue of having 2 listening posts upgraded here. However, it's a big surprise to see Dark Eldar not able to destroy this listening post. And finally, another worker, another heretic being trained while they're so far behind in technology. Tier 2 has just started in a 7-minute, but meanwhile, the Dark Eldar has already completed Tier 2 and will get Reaver targeting modules for extra damage and Scourges. Scourges are pretty much flying fire warriors. They're able to jump around, has long range. Probably not as effective as most other jump jet units because they have so little hit points, but with Darklands upgrade, they're probably one of their stronger anti-structure options here if they want to take down bases pretty quickly. And Dark Eldar countdown for taken hold victory is already at 4 minutes 40 seconds. Not much chance for Chaos to break out, I'm afraid. We'll just have to rely on this 3 listening posts and 4 listening posts finally. 4 listening posts is fully upgraded, 92-20 economy, pretty good. But let's see what happens here. We have upgraded Mandrake's squad, a lot of hit points now. Chaos Lord will try to intervene, but look at this damage done by Scorch. Probably dealing a lot of damage to Chaos Lord here. 600 hit points already. No chance of escaping, and we have 5 Reaver jet bikes just wiping out the Chaos Marine squad for nothing, basically. Mandrakes giving chase, tying down the Chaos Marine, unable to deploy their ranged weaponry. Reaver jet bikes would just fearlessly charge forward, still not upgraded hit points, but it doesn't matter. Look at the amount of damage. GG was called. Yes, 2 Scourges, 5 Reaver jet bikes, and 2 fully upgraded Mandrake squad, and 1 Helion's was too much to deal with. And that was a quick victory. In just 9 minutes, Chaos has totally lost all his army. And although he managed to reach tier 2, he could not deploy it at all. And that's good game. Let's take a look at the after game statistics here. We have Dark Eldar with the superior military count, of course. 38 killed, 15 loss, and the resource wise also taking the 5,000 requisitions spent. My goodness. I'm not sure how this math actually works out. You mean you have 3,900 requisition gathered, but you can spend 5,000? How does that work actually? Makes you really think. Maybe there's some kind of calculation I missed, but okay. Good game anyway. It's Uncle Skull proving once again that his Dark Eldar is pretty sharp. See you around.